We have MasonBlaze on the Raynor. Tempest, classic support main, has been one for several years on the Malfurion. Carbon, as always, on his Li-Ming, classic Li-Ming one trick as he's known. Faatz is on a hero, that'd be Johanna, and Liam, aka Ozymandias, is on Malthael. Moving over to the right side, we have, screw it, I'm just going to look at the scoreboard. Legacy on Deathwing, Unaverted on Sylvanas, WearyDay on Lúcio, Noah on Tracer, and nintorii on the Dehaka. Wearing that toy Dehaka skin, actually looking pretty damn slick, not gonna lie. Trading has begun, both teams back and forth. Despite Ace in the Hole being nerfed today, dropping from 15% damage to 10% damage, MasonBlaze still believes it's the way to go for this game. Unaverted getting chunked out early by Arcane Orb. Lots of trading back and forth, however, both solo laners actually going to their lanes very early here. nintorii already clearing out the top lane, and similarly Liam in the bot lane. Long rotation from Noah towards the bot lane, staying completely out of vision. Unaverted already getting chunked very low. Very deep invade from WearyDay, and they're just feisty out here tonight. Blue team already on their no camp right at the start. No similar response from the red team here. And finally we see Unaverted on these no camps using that black arrows in order to negate any damage potentially being taken. Ozymandias finishing off the no camp will take over the bot lane soak from MasonBlaze, who will likely rotate to mid after getting this last minion. Oh, actually, never mind. Ozymandias actually going on possibly to get some of that damage pressure onto Legacy's Deathwing with that percentage damage on such a large body of health. This also could be knowledge that Noah is soaking bot lane by himself as the Tracer, and Malthael does not perform that well into that hero, whereas MasonBlaze can very easily out-trade her with the Raynor. What would blind trigger Ace in the Hole, or just slows? Just slows, stuns, and roots. Or is it just slows? Yep, stunned and slowed, so no roots actually. But I think I'm actually a bit surprised that that doesn't trigger on roots. I thought roots were basically just like 100% slow. I don't know. I didn't know anything that triggered on slows, but not roots. That's interesting. I'd have to see. But no, it does not trigger on blinds. Here, Unaverted with the black arrows top lane siege pressure. WearyDay backing him up. A little bit of trading in mid lane right now. Noah harassing out Faatz. Iron Skin forced out. nintorii clearing out mid lane. Liam still in that bot lane. Clears it out on a Pale Horse rotation, going the extra safe way. Doesn't want to get jumped by this roaming gank squad of Noah and nintorii. Good foresight from Liam. Actually recognizing that the null camp was coming up right here as well. Gonna take it immediately, further increasing the macro advantage that blue side has had so far. WearyDay, MasonBlaze, hold on. Parting Gift doesn't quite connect. Noah dropping very low, doesn't quite finish MasonBlaze off, and first blood of the game actually going over to the blue team, taking out Deathwing. XP advantage will continue to grow larger and larger for the blue team. Liam stepping forward as Noah enters his lane. Noah trading blows with Liam right now, but so far simply losing the damage trade. Blue team pushing forward with their null camp at the moment. Defensive moves from Legacy and the rest of the team. Carbon soaking out the top lane. Null camp still got a little bit of health to it, and wow, actually Liam taking out Noah one-on-one in the bot lane. Hold on, nintorii jumping in on Liam, attempting to juke out the tongue. Oh, does actually successfully do so, and he should be home free right now. Nothing else from nintorii will be able to secure this. Thank you for the follow, Troy1010. You're in the middle of a goddamn game, aren't you? No, you were playing the last game. Okay, I was about to say, you should be focusing on the game. GG last game, Troy. Unaverted taking out the null camp right now. Still significant half a level lead for the blue team. Liam executing a beautiful escape in the bot lane. Thanks, hell yeah. The Sense in the hole only works on Sense, so does that mean Deathwing is immune to them since he always has Unstoppable? That is true, Rebirth of Sword. It will not trigger on Deathwing. WearyDay pushing forward. Iron Skin actually forced out from Faatz's Johanna as the red team makes an aggressive move, despite being down so much experience. Getting a little bit of time off of this objective here. MasonBlaze stepping aggressively forward, getting some poke damage out. Liam getting chunked out by Noah. Pulse Bomb, not quite enough to finish him off. Immediately hits that Hearthstone. He's heading back to the base. And blue team recaptures their objective. Hold on a second. Noah actually finishing off Liam. It was so fast I didn't even see it. I was looking towards the objective. Liam thought he was safe, but no, once that gate was down, Noah hopped right on in there, finished him off. Red team, emboldened off of that kill, has evened the experience gap just a little bit here. WearyDay making a very aggressive move onto MasonBlaze, popping his adrenaline rush with that fighter flight. 25 armor coming in. Carbon with a rotation of spells, attempting to stall this as long as possible. Liam has rejoined the fight at this point. WearyDay dropping very low, finishing off by a penetrating round from MasonBlaze. Shadow away from Unaverted as he retreats back, but now blue team, level 10, heroic advantage, and a 5v4. This should be a very easy objective finish for them. Unaverted, fresh off of a healing fountain tap, steps in, but immediately Shadow Waves out of there. Sorry, Haunting Wave, I think is the ability. Decides better and moves over to their null camp. Faatz scouting it out at the moment, still aggressively stepping forward. A little bit of back and forth from the blue team. Now with everybody here, they are continuing to move forward. Hold on, Blessed Shield ensuring that Unaverted isn't going anywhere. And he is gone. Definitely a null camp for the blue team. Hold on, wait a second. I thought the red team would just lie down and take it, but no, an aggressive Fear from Legacy who will go down. Pulse Bomb onto Tempest. WearyDay as well. 3 members dead at the moment for the red team. And a 1-for-2 trade for the red team right now. Losing 2 members, taking down 1, and losing their null camp in the process as well, amounting to merely some damage on their middle towers as Tempest drops an ow in the chat. Definitely advantageous for the blue team at the moment, but never count out the red team with that late game scaling that they will surely have in their pocket down the line with the Lúcio and the Tracer, both very, very strong heroes post level 16. Mid and top forts are completely gone for the red team right now, as Liam soaks out another wave of top lane soak, and it looks like blue team is converging top for a boss play. No vision for the red team, not quite sure exactly what the blue team is doing, but I bet they have a good idea as they converge on the bottom lane. It's looking like we'll see a boss trade here. Blue team already in position. Regrowth's going out onto the various members of the blue team, and red team similarly looking to trade out the bottom one. Not sure if stacks are broken or if these are both at 0. But those are the stats for you here. Blue team finishing their boss slightly ahead of the red team, getting a little bit of push pressure, and I will say what's important to note here is that blue's boss will threaten a keep directly and has a lot of push pressure behind it, whereas red team does not have a lot of push pressure with it and must go through this fort first, so it's inherently much more threatening for the blue boss right here, and as such we do see the red team back in position looking to make a stand right here. Level 13 advantage will be in place for the blue team for just a little while. Hyperion coming out, massive siege damage from Yamato Cannon, Cataclysm from Legacy, barely scraping the edges of the blue team, actually earning a disengage from the blue team, and I do believe that they will be able to save this keep here. Only slight advantage for the blue team in terms of experience. Passive XP will start to eke out an edge for them though. No camp about to be started by the blue team as the red team similarly takes their own on the other side of the map. And bot fort will just barely go down, it looks like. Oof. An attempt to save it doesn't quite pan out. And now a 1 fort lead for the blue team and a very low top keep. No camp being capped out for the blue team. Liam and Legacy trading a little bit in the top lane. Liam not necessarily aware that nintorii was in that bush lurking. but no kill will materialize for the red team. Faatz scouting out this bush near his team. Skyfall from Deathwing onto MasonBlaze. Null advantage for red team right now as Noah steps very aggressively forward and immediately eats a blessed shield right out of the bush. Faatz with the jump scare kill onto Noah. 5v4 in favor of the blue team, chasing forward here. Legacy with a fat fear gets finished off by last rites. Isolation onto Liam's Malthael, chasing down nintorii, heading into the bush, hoping Brushstalker's movement speed will help him out here. Wave of Force giving him a little bit of nudge away. And hold on, Carbon with the follow-up Arcane Orb finishing off Dehaka, giving the resets, pushing towards WearyDay. Despite the Twilight Dream, will be able to escape, doesn't quite connect. Blue team finishing off this top keep with those few kills that they got as an advantage. And now will likely look to make a play onto the objective. Noah ensuring no easy rotations will happen here. Doesn't get hit by the entangling root, finishing off the treant. Arcane Orb is a little parting gift from Carbon, and now the blue team will rotate toward the objective. Full level lead for them as they approach the level 16 advantage. Unaverted with a Hearth out of bot lane, full health and mana, deciding instead that he just simply wanted to be over here, maybe worried about a potential gank. Once again, another null camp trade from the two teams. Blue team will have a level 16 advantage for about a level of time right now. Looking to use that advantage while they can, immediately makes a play for red team's objective. Rather than play the objective down level 16, instead red team has opted to pressure other sides of the map. As we see here, Unaverted joining the rest of his team in the top lane. Black arrows will shut down this top fort. And buy the red team enough time to simply wait out level 16, get to that, and then defend on an equal talent tier against the blue team. Unaverted backing off after finishing off this top fort. nintorii was about to do the same, instead deciding to clear out one more wave first, lessen that top lane pressure. And blue team has already begun the siege on bot lane. Hyperion, Yamato Cannon, pushing out a lot of pressure towards bottom. Cataclysm from Legacy, angled a bit inward. Blue team not too concerned at the moment. Simply backing up. Objective is still a long ways off. nintorii still in that top lane, pushing out for the blue team. Unaverted getting very chunked out. Sorry, pushing out for the red team. But Unaverted already goes down. Twilight Dream silencing Dehaka. Two members of the red team down. Blue team with a strong push, stepping past the bot keep. Noah getting chunked out, forced to step on back. And this keep is sure to go down soon. However, core armor is always a concern when attempting to end the game on this map. Death timers are a decent bit long, however. WearyDay poking in from behind, attempting to do anything possible to distract the blue team. Legacy getting chased down by Ozymandias. Last rites not quite getting the kill, but Soul Rip finishing him off. Noah is going to get dropped by Carbon's Li-Ming. With many members of the red team dead, this is almost surely an end for the blue team. 13 minutes in. Ozymandias joining in on the fun. WearyDay still trading back and forth in the back right now versus Carbon. Doesn't quite get finished off, and that is GG in favor of the blue team.